Hi there, my name's Gavin and I'm a member here at Parr Street Church, and I'm also a primary school teacher, and thank God for the Easter holidays. No, I'm joking, it's such a privilege to be able to support the children in their learning when we're learning maths and English and geography and science and everything else that we do at primary school. But I'm especially privileged because I work in a church school where we're able to talk about Jesus. So this year it's been very strange and really challenging working in schools with home learning and key worker support, with lots of worried staff and unsettled children. However, now we're back in school. Easter is a great way to reset and to refocus. So on Friday, the 32 children that were in my class were tearing around the school grounds and the woodlands looking for little plastic sheep. So what was that all about? Well, over the last week, we've been learning about a story Jesus told in the book of Matthew about a shepherd who loses one of his sheep. So let me read this story from Matthew chapter 15, starting at verse 4. If you're sitting comfortably, then I'll begin. Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. He calls his friends and his neighbours together and says, "Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep." So how does this truth help me? And how did we share this key message with the children? Well, the story that Jesus told shows God is concerned for all of us. He is desperate for us to be in his family, to get back that lost sheep. And how do we get there? How do we get to be in his family? Well, we do that by accepting what we've done wrong when we turn our back on God, instead often wanting to do our own thing, something that the Bible calls sin. We need to then believe who Jesus was and why he had to go to the cross, and the significance of being raised back to life 3 days later. With the children, we describe this as a great swap. Jesus took our sins and swapped it for a loving, caring and eternal friendship with God, where we can call him our Father. To me, that's just amazing and shows me how much he loves us. And the story Jesus told ends with a description of the rejoicing or parting in heaven because someone has joined his family, and when he finds one of his lost sheep. It's such a fantastic image and gives me real hope and joy at Easter.